All right, people. So, welcome back. My name is Matthew Brown, and I will be showing you in this tutorial how to create a single page website, which is basically your landing page or your sales page. Now, imagine you want to sell a product. You have an e product you want to sell, or probably you have a digital course you want to sell to people, and you want to create a sales page in which you will link it to your advert. Okay, so this is also part of my course where I promise to show you how to sell your skill. All right, so now you want to sell your skill in sense of you have a digital course you want to sell, because basically you have taken out time to create a course where you want to show people how to create a website like this, or you want to show people how to maybe teach or maybe cook or whatever you're doing, or probably you have a client that's asking for a sales page where they can use to sell their course. You can also do this from WordPress. Okay, so this is what I'm going to be showing you how to do in this class, and we're going to be using two major tools, which is your WooCommerce and your CatFlows. Okay, so the thing is this: now you can use CatFlow to create a sales page and link it to your tutor LMS, your LearnPress, all these two plugins I just mentioned. They are for LMS, which is learning management system, which is what we use to build um our learning management website. Okay, a website where people can take your course, get registered, take your course, and a lot of it. You can use it to also link it. You can also link it to WooCommerce when you're creating an e-commerce site. Okay, so this you can use to link to any of the above features. So you can use to sell any product as long as that product can be linked to WooCommerce. Then you can do that. So what I'm going to be showing you is I'm going to show you how to set it up. It is pretty simple and pretty fast. So I'm going to show you how to set it up and how to go about it. So we're going to be installing two plugins. So I'm also going to be installing CatFlow Pro premium version. Okay, so first what we need to do is we need to get to appearance, and basically we can use our theme. Okay, our theme that is on the site here, we can actually use it to do that. We can use any of this theme, it doesn't really matter, but for me I would prefer to use a very popular theme, which is Astra. So I'm just going to click on add new, and we're going to be picking our theme Astra. So this is the theme we're going to be picking, and we just click on install. So once we get to CloudFlow, I'm going to talk to you about a sales funnel. Okay, so let me activate this theme. All right, so the next thing we're going to be doing is I'm going to install a plugin which is popularly known as WooCommerce. Okay, so I'm going to take it a bit further. I'm going to show you how to link it to, probably you have an e-commerce site and you want to link it to a product on your website. So first of all, we need to install the plugin called WooCommerce. Okay, all right, so we're going to activate WooCommerce. Then we're going to download a. I'm going to upload a new plugin, which I will not be getting from here. I will be getting it from my system because I have the premium version. So I'm going to be using it right in this course. So we are quickly going to go through the WooCommerce setup wizard. Okay, so the first we're just going to input our address. This is optional. Our country slash region. So going with Nigeria, Abuja, and then we'll continue. No, I'm not interested in getting improved futures and all. All right, so which industry? All this is are not compulsory, but it's just better you just go through it. Okay, so we're going to be using do you want to go with fashion? Let's go with food and drinks, and we'll continue. It doesn't really matter, it's just for the setting up of your site. So what are our products? We have physical products, and probably in the future we may have downloadable products, so we'll continue. So if you want to go for any of these, you have to get premium WooCommerce. Okay, so I'm just going to click 1000 plus goods currently selling anywhere. No, I'm setting this for a client, not for myself. So you say add a recommended business feature for my site. If you want to, but I okay, I'm just going to do this and let's just go ahead. So what it's going to do is going to install this plugin for into your site. Okay. So it's prompting you to pick to choose different themes. Okay, you can pay for all those ones if you want them, but we're just going to continue with our active theme, which is Astra. So we have the paid here, we have the free themes. So if you don't want to go with Astra, you can choose to go with any of these ones. All right, so our WooCommerce up wizard has been completed. So it's saying create a Jackpack account, a Jetpack account, so you can add it to WooCommerce. I'll just click on continue to users account, and you know what? I don't want to go through this process of this Jackpack because it's not really important for me. I'm just going to click on. I don't want any of this stuff, so. Oh god, I just don't want anything like this. You know what? I'm just going to cancel this, then I'm going to log in again. The whole point is just to install WooCommerce, not to go through this whole jackback process. That's the very reason I didn't want to install this jackback at the beginning. So I'm just going to dismiss this. Okay, so sorry about that. Just try to come back to WordPress. Now we notice WooCommerce has been installed. So what we're going to be doing right now is we're going to be adding our products. Okay, we're going to be adding one product which we're going to be creating the sales page for. Okay, the sales page is to sell a product. Okay, you create a sales page where you convince people after they have left your advert. Probably you're running a Facebook ad, or probably you just want to create a sales page for that product. So what the sales page does, it does the work of convincing. Okay, it tries to convince people to buy your product because you are not there um on a live event to to convince them with your words and try to manipulate them by giving them tips and other information. So because you're not there, because this is an online transaction, you need to create a page where people will have to test the product, not initially test it like use it, but be able to see the product, hear what other people are saying about your product, and get more information about that particular product and how it could help them, and how this product can be of advantage to them and all. So that's the idea of a sales page. A sales page is a page that helps you sell. It helps you pitch your idea to your buyers and every other things. Okay, so if you look at the screen, you see different forms of sales page. I actually showed you right away. So these are sales page people use to sell their product. Okay, so what we'll do first is we're going to be creating a product. So below WooCommerce, you're going to see product, and we'll click on add new. All right, so the first product we're going to be creating is we're going to be creating an iPhone. Okay, I don't want to create an iPhone product. I want to create an ebook. Okay, so we'll call this so we're going to call this learn e-notes, and honestly I don't know what it means actually. So we'll put the price at 10,000 there, and um regular price will be 9,000. Okay, so we're giving them discount of 1,000 there. Then we're going to click on add product image. So click on upload, select the file, and basically I don't really have an ebook here, do I? Nah, I don't. I don't. So what I'm going to do, it's pretty simple. Since I don't have an image, I'm just going to look for one. I'm going to look for one. Okay, so I've gotten one about ebook writing. So that's what we're going to be using right now. All right, so we're going to build this product here. And after we do that, we are going to publish this. Now the next thing we are going to be doing is we're going to be installing our cat flows. Okay, cat flows handles the whole funnel process for you. So like I promised, I'm going to talk about sales funnel as soon as we begin the installation for cat flow, and we'll also install our payment gateway where people will be able to pay using pay online using Paystack. Okay, so for people in Europe, you can actually use I think that's okay. Paystack is for Nigerians and some other African countries. You can actually use PayPal. You can use Stripe. Okay, so I'll just click on Add New, and I have CatFlow Pro, so I'm going to be using the premium version of CatFlow for this. Okay, so I'm going to click on Upload and choose File. First, we need to install CatFlow. So we're going to install CatFlow in itself, then we'll install CatFlow Pro. So I'm just going to try to do this in another tab. So on the second tab, I'm just going to click on Upload, and I'm just going to upload the CatFlow Premium. So this probably takes a little bit of time, but once we do that, we'll go right into installing our pay stack. All right, so CatFlow in itself has been installed, and I'm guessing the premium has also been installed. So I'm just going to activate both of them right away. All right, so we've gotten CatFlow here. Then we've gotten CatFlow Pro also. So I'm just going to update this CatFlow. Okay, so I have a premium license and all. Okay, so the next thing I need to do is I need to install Paystack. Okay, Paystack for WooCommerce, and we'll be doing the configuration very fast. Okay, so I have a video. If you're just taking this class on its own, I have a video where you'll be able to integrate Paystack with your WooCommerce. Okay, so first I need to click on search for Paystack here. So it's going to be Paystack for WooCommerce. All right, so our cat flows has been updated. All right, so we're going to be installing this plugin. So I'm going to activate it here. So I'm coming to this tab. So sorry, I'm going to fall back and forth with the two tab. It's just to make this as fast as possible. Okay, so if you notice, our Paystack WooCommerce payment gateway has been installed. So what we'll do now is to go to WooCommerce, and we're going to get to settings. Now the idea is to link our Paystack and our WooCommerce together, so people can be able to pay online. All right, so make sure you change your info here, and make sure your currency is in naira because Paystack works with naira. Okay, so the next thing is we'll click on payment. So we check this, then we click on setup. All right, so do well to check that video where I showed you how to integrate Paystack with your WooCommerce. Okay, so I'm just going to enable testing mode, and I'm going to put in my keys here. All right, so I'm going to click on Save Changes. And we are good to go. So this is done. So the next thing we are going to go right into is we're going to be working with Catflow, and we'll be creating our sales and landing page. Remember, I promised you to show you this whole stuff and how it works. I promised to talk about a sales funnel. Okay, so this is Catflow in itself, and before that, let me talk to you about a sales funnel. So I'm just going to open up an image. Now, this is the idea of a sales funnel is to create a pathway for your customers to buy. Okay, so create a journey for them where they will be able to go through the funnel and buy. First thing in a sales funnel is what we call the leads. Okay, now you notice the mouth for the lead is actually wide because different perspectives or different people from all walks of life come through this funnel. Now, your funnel is how you generate leads, and how do you generate this lead? Is to just you can go generate lead from an advert, from basically an ad, from your Facebook, from your WhatsApp, your Instagram, your social media. Okay, now you generate those people, you send them a link. Okay, now that link is where they come into. That is the mouth of the funnel. Is where they come into now. Now, once they come into that link, which we call the sales page, okay, because the link is going to bring them to a page. Generally, it's called the landing page, okay. It brings them to the landing page, which some other people call the sales page. Now, the work of that sales page is to convert them from being a lead to prospects. Okay, now, so whatever sales page you're creating, the idea of every sales page or every landing page is to convert the amount of leads you bring in into prospects and customers. Okay, if your sales page cannot do that, then you have failed. So once you've created a sales page for a particular product, all you need to do is to bring as much lead as possible into your sales funnel, because the more lead you are bringing, the more opportunity for your funnel to, or your sales page, to convert them into prospects. Now, after converting these people into prospect, you can sell to them, and once they buy, they become customers. Okay, now the process by which you bring them here to becoming a customer is handled first by your sales page. Now, your sales page could be a page where you just want to collect their email address, or it could be a page where you want to sell a product to them. So once they give you their email address, an automated email is sent to them to keep them updated. Now, once they come into your sales page, you pitch your idea or your products to them. Then if they're so interested, they buy and become a customer. So this is typically how a sales page works. All right, so we'll go back into setting up this sales page. So it is pretty simple. You don't need to be pro at anything. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to come to templates here. Okay, because what we want to do is not just create a sales page for them. We're going to create a sales page that converts, and to do that, we're going to use a sales funnel. Okay, I'm told to upgrade my pro version to a higher one, and so first, my page builder is not activated. So what we could do is we would have to activate Elementor, because that is what we need to get first our templates. Okay, all right, so make sure you do that. Now we have a lot of templates here, okay, that are highly converting. Okay, so now you notice some of them are pro, some are free. Now this sales page has been well structured by Catflows. Okay, so you should have more, because I'm not using the updated version. You should have more once you get the pro premium version. So you could also start from scratch using Elementor to build it, but I'm not going to be doing that, because the idea of this class is to give you a hand-picked template you can use to build a sales page. Okay, so we could view this and view the step in each sales page. So first of all, we have three. We have the Okay, so first we have the landing page. Okay, what I spoke to you about. So this is a funnel. So once you get people this link, once you give people your link, this is the page they come into. This is the landing page. After the landing page, once they decide to take the next step of buying, it takes them to the checkout page where they'll be able to pay. After payment, it takes them to the thank you page. Okay, so you could see that here. You could see that here. So this is your payments, and you could also see this your thank you page here. So first we need to pick a template. So I'm just going to go previous. So sorry about this. So this is to preview it fully, right? Yeah, it's to preview it fully. So this is how your page will be looking like. So you can add virtually anything. Now I'm just going to talk to you first about the sales page. If you notice, it comes with a compelling heading. Okay, a complete guide with Nathan Martin. Okay, so you say let's go together. There's an explanation. It's this an online course this person is selling. So we have this listen, startup powered 14. How many students has enrolled? You get more explanation and all. What you have to do is you just edit all this and all. So the next thing we have is your Boo checkouts. Okay, so we have this checkout page for them to make payments. Okay, so we have pre-recorded video and in person. So it comes with two different prices. Okay, depending on what you want. So after payment, they come to their thank you page. So you don't have to worry. All this is automated. So all the pages go as the person makes the next move and the next step. All right, so I'm just going to click back, and I want to pick a very simple template. So you can go with anyone you want. Now if we just want to create a real good sales page just to generate lead, we can use this also. This is just a 2 page, so it's a webinar, an online event that is taking place. So if you're interested, you go through their info, then you pay, and that's all. Okay, I don't think there's a payment here. Okay, so this is like a webinar. All you have to do is to input your email. So we're just going to preview this and see how it is. Now the idea of this is to generate leads. Okay, just to get people's email address so you can be able to keep up with them via email. You can use email marketing to market more of your product to them. So you say improve your business skills in just 4 hours. So you put your email address and all this. You just have to link it with your CML. So it's actually your email marketing software. Like you can use Mailchimp. Mailchimp is totally free, so you can check out videos on all that. So it is simple. You see, all these are one-page websites. You just use to sell your product and all. It is so simple to handle. So I'm just going to cancel this and we'll go back. So like I promised, I want to make this short and I want to make this simple. So I'm going to be using this here. So I'm going to be using this, and we can also preview it. So as we're previewing it, I'll just import it immediately. So we'll call this ebook. Just going to import this, and let's go through this preview. Now on our preview, you see that so we have the ebook here. It's called Search Engine Optimization Foundation. You can see the price. So you see so first we have a captivating heading here. Then we could also edit the information here. Okay, so what will you learn from this ebook? So these are things you could edit a little bit about the ebook. So these are things that you're just trying to relate the information your customers or your student will get from purchasing this ebook or this product, depending on what you're selling. So we say who should read this book and all. So this is it. After they are, if they are convinced enough of your landing page, they can decide to come to your checkout and make payment. So you notice that this is pretty short, unlike WooCommerce payment. It is pretty short. Okay. So we can set this cash in delivery and PayPal, but we're not going to be using PayPal. Then we have our thank you page. So we're going to cancel this. And if you notice, it has been imported as we did. So we have the three stages. First, we have the SEO Foundation ebook. We have your second page, which is our checkout. Then we have the thank you page. So what we are going to be doing first is we're going to be linking our checkout to a product. Okay. So we just click on edit. Okay, so this is basically our checkout page. Okay, just give it time. Okay, that's load. Now, so enable design settings. So we check mark this. Then we have the settings here. So modern checkouts, yes, just leave it like that. If you use more than one column, it will just be a column. But we just want this modern checkout and leave all this. So if you want to enable advanced options, so you'll be able to change the color of the heading, you will change the font family and all. So you can go through that if you want to do that, but that's not what I want to do right away. So the next thing I want to look at is product. Okay, so we've created one WooCommerce product. So we just click on product, and I think I called that ebook, right? Ebook note or so. So we can do well to also come to our WooCommerce and just click okay on products, click on all products. All right, so I created two products of testing and e-learning. So I'm going to be using this. I want to use this e-learning product. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll come here and we'll just write learning. It should show. You just put learn, or you put the first three letter. All right, so e-learning notes. So add the product here. This is basically how you can use Cartflow to sell any product, even if you have an e-commerce website. Okay, and you will be able to do that. So we have added the product. So we have other bombs, we have form field dynamic and all that. You can go through this. So this class is a very simple class on how to create a sales page, okay, using Cartflow. So I'm just going to click on save settings. Then we will go back. Now I'm going to show you how to edit all this. So let's go through this sales flow and how it works. So first of all, we're going to view this first page. Now you can do well to make sure that you change the names. Okay, we change the name of all this, okay, because it's going to be appearing in the link. So it's called SEO Foundation ebook. Okay, so we have to change all that later on. So this is our sales page and it's looking nice. Okay, so it's still loading up. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to edit this to suit my own taste, because that is the whole idea of creating this. So we're going to be using a page builder called Elementor, which we installed. So once we use that page builder, we'll be able to edit it. Okay, so my site doesn't have the Elementor default kit, so we have to create this kit. So click on create kit. You can click on sync library, you can click on generate data file depending on what you want, and make sure it's all checked. Then we'll click on save changes. All right, we'll come back to our Elementor here and we're going to refresh this. All right, so Elementor is a drag and drop page builder. It's simple to use. So the first thing we want to do, I want to change this image. I don't like it, so I'm just going to tap on it. Then I'm going to choose the image of the product we are actually selling. Okay. So we're going to be using this image. So I'm going to insert it here. And this is it. The next thing is I don't have anything to do with Amazon, so I'm just going to cancel this. All right. Then I'm going to reduce this text. First, I'm going to change it to master ebook writing. All right. So the next thing I want to do is I would, let me see. Yeah, I would love to reduce this. It's a bit big. So I'm just going to click on the stop. Then I'll make this full width first. Then I'll change mini height to, okay, I'll just leave it in mini height. And I'm going to decrease the height here. Then I come back to the text and I'll come to style and typography. I'm going to reduce the style. All right, so I'm just going to reduce the text and increase it a bit better. Okay. Then the next thing I want to take this a bit. Okay, so this is what I want to achieve here. Then you can do well to change the tips by now. For I'm just going to change this. So I need to get a Naira sign. All right, so this is something. So what I'm going to do is I'll just go on Google and type Naira sign. I'm going to copy it. I come back to my Elementor. Oh, so sorry. I think I pressed something. Let me refresh this. There was a mistake here. Oh, so I this is what I really hate about WordPress. It's very important you keep trying to save so that you don't press something by mistake and you just have to go back. Let me check. My history did not capture it. Still, previous did not capture it. So I'm just going to work on this again. Wow, it's really painful. So I'm going to change this Naira sign. I just showed you how to get the Naira sign. And wow, this has appeared again. What just happened? All right, so we're going to decrease this also. So make sure you leave this at full width. Then we'll reduce the size here. All right, so for this content, do not tap on this. Okay, just click on this button here and we'll change this. Okay, we've changed it to the Naira sign already, so I showed you how to get that Naira sign. So for all this text, it's pretty simple. You just click on it to edit. Once it comes to this payment, please do not click on the text. It will take you to the mistake we already were making. So once you're clicking on this button, it's like clicking on the next page, and the next page is not editable. Okay, so we're just going to click on this to edit the figure and the buy now. So I want to change this book also. So I don't really have a sales pitch to write, so you just have to do that yourself depending on what suits you. Okay, so this is what you can just change all this yourself. So I'm going to input my image just like I did, and a bit of my bio will be here on your bio, on the bio of the online, and this is it. So we are done creating the sales page. So we are just going to go through how the flows work, and that is typically how to create a sales or a landing page. So in the next class, I'm going to be showing you how to create a sales lead landing page. Okay. So first, I need to go back to cart flow. Then I'll click on view. Also, before I go, I'll show you how to change these names here. Okay. All right, so this is our sales page. So we have 10 copies sold already. We have master ebook writing, and this is it. After the person goes through all this and you're like, okay, so I'm interested, I just want to buy, so click on buy now. So once you click on buy now, the next thing is you just fill in the details here and see it's secured with Paystack. We're going to click on pay, place an order, and we'll be able to immediately pay. It is pretty simple, it is fast, and it is easy. Are you saying it is pretty simple, it is fast, it is easy? Because this is a testing payment, so do well to make your payment live when you're ready to move your site to the next level. So this is how to create a single landing page. So the next thing is automatic takes you to your thank you page. Thank you, for buying our ebook. Enjoy learning. Your ebook is ready. Download the file here. So if you have the file, you can just put it here. All right. So you have your orders info. All right. So we can also edit our thank you page with Elementor depending on what you want to write. It is pretty simple. It is easy and all. So in the next video, I'm going to take out my time to explain other things we didn't cover here, and we're going to be using a different template. I'm going to be showing you how you can also use WooCommerce so that whenever a person clicks the product from your shop page, it will bring them back to your sales page. So for that, I'm going to be using Astra e-commerce website. So thank you, and I'll catch you in the next class.